Boom. My client came to me and said, Isha, my hair is too heavy. I know. A lot of y'all ain't never heard of African American women saying their hair is too heavy. But hair with a lot of density and length, it gets very heavy. Similar to how heavy it gets when you add several bundles of weave in, or when you do those boho braids with the extra hair added, it gets heavy. For this client, her hair gets heavy. Do you see how dense her hair is? Now, this is the second time we did this cut on her, which is called the wolf cut. It is a cut that's normally done on European or Latino textured hair because of the way that it's done, which is usually about 3 to 4 sections. That's it, right? So I'm going in and I'm parting out the crown of the head, the top highest point of the head. And then I go in and carve out from ear to ear, going closer to the occipital area, okay, which is the back part of the head, the high occipital area, which is the back part of the head. And then we'll go in and use the lower occipital area and pull that into a ponytail as well. And I'm telling you, this is the easiest way to create layers and to get out some density so that the weight won't be so heavy. Sometimes you can even, if done right, you can cut your wigs like this too, but I'll show that at another time. So right now we got the back section, and then we got the middle section, and then we got the front section. Right now I'm going to take about 3 inches, maybe 4, off the back. And that's about how much I'm going to take off of each section, 3 to 4 inches, just so we can create a lot of layers. But the ponytail and the position of the ponytail still allow maximum length with the layers. Of course, I could have went in and parred and subparred, but I didn't want to do all that and wrestle with all of this hair. And this is done on, I wouldn't call it dirty, but it's time for her wash. She came in and added this to her shampoo style. So the way that I style her hair, y'all know I'm the queen of straightening natural hair anyway. When she came in for her service, her hair was still in the straight texture. So I was like, let's do the cut before we shampoo. And that's what you see me doing. Now you see me using my thinning shears and debulking the ends. When thinning out hair, natural hair, to remove bulk because the hair is too heavy, all you need to thin is mid shaft to end. Maybe 1 or 2 times. Don't go 3 and 4. 1 or 2 times to remove some of the bulk. And as you can see, I'm pulling, once I close the thinning shears, I pull it through to remove the hair. Her hair is so dense, sometimes all I can do is cut and I can't really pull. So I got to come through and rake through with my cutting comb, which allows the hair to just release from the strands so that we can see, okay, that's good. You see the layers coming in, and you see how we didn't take, even though I cut 4 inches, you saw me cut 4 inches off the end of each ponytail. Well, the ponytails that I'm working on now. And now I'm going in and debulking and showing you, look, the layers, they're still there. I mean, the length, it's still there. The layers, that's still there. Her density is there. But when I tell you this helps with the weight of her hair, it's ridiculous. You see those layers? It's all in there. I don't play about my client's hair. We got this little dance that we do to make sure that it's healthy, it's manageable, and it's what they want. I'm telling you, debulking super thick hair helps the curls to stay. It gives volume to the hair and it takes weight away. And I do that through slicing through halfway down the hair shaft, one time, maybe two, with the thinning shears. When you use thinning shears, you are to close the thinning shears and then pull them through the strands to remove the hair that is cut. Sometimes when you use thick partings, it's hard to pull it through. So just close it to make the cut, open it back up, and it will, and comb through, and that will release the hair that is to be removed. Do you see? You see, I have hair in the comb. You see those beautiful layers, and that's what it is. Now I'm gonna take it to the bowl and get a shampoo, but I just wanted to show you how I just debulked and add maximum layers. Thank you so much for stopping on my channel, Styles Pro Grow, where we grow our confidence and our education skill set about proper cosmetology and curl care, focusing on African American texture and extensions. I do all types of extensions, but I love doing curly natural hair. Now this is my client after I got her shampoo cleaned up subpart, and I put them under the dryer for about 10 or 15 minutes before I go in with my fabulous boar bristle brush. It'll be linked below, to blow everything out. I use this brush as if it was a paddle brush, actually, because it's so large and round and it stretches the hair, and the boar bristles adds shine and makes the hair very sleek. Now, as you can see, this young lady still got a head full of hair on her head, even after we cut 4 inches off of each section. It's madness. But I'm telling you, my girl knows she got some thick hair, honey. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I think I've been doing Jillian's hair for about 6 years, I believe. Yeah, roughly about 6 years. Now, the only thing that's left for me to do with this cut is, after I get it all sleeked and blow dried and sleeked, I'm going to have to go at the bottom and even everything out. Because remember, the hair had a little bend in it when I initially cut it, because her hair was still pre-styled from her last visit. And so, because it was straight enough for me to do it, to do the, I wouldn't call it a rough cut, but you basically can't call it a rough cut because it's still not finished until I get it blow dried here and get it nice and sleek, so that I can round out the bottom part to finish the entire cut off. And we would be ready for styling after that. But it is so important to take your time and blow dry your clients completely. Coily hair, natural hair, holds so much water. And that's why I put my clients under the dryer before I get to blow drying them for their silk press, because I want to make sure their hair is dry. So when I introduce additional heat protectors and things of that nature, nothing is in that cuticle. It can receive all the protecting and styling products that I have ready for it to complete the look. But as you can see, Jillian hair is so long and she has a massive roots. And I mean roots meaning that's about 2 inches of grow out of her color. It's time for her color. It's time. She better, her next visit, she better get that color. I ain't playing with her. But anyway, only because it's time. If you have such a high lift color like this, and you plan on keeping it, the shorter your roots are, the cheaper your service fee. As service providers, we our products is important to in the price. You know what I mean? And if we need more, excuse me, if we need more products, sir, ma'am, you're gonna have to pay more for your service. You know what I mean? So as long as if you want to save some money and you want to keep your hair in nice, vibrant colors or nice blondes and things of that nature, you would be best off going in with an inch, maybe an inch and a half, not 2 and 3 inches of virgin new grow out hair. The more hair, the more money. The more hair we have to color with our products and all that different stuff, the more money it's going to cost. It really, really is. But that's just like a rule of thumb for people who's going into these salons and saying, I want this, I want this, I want this. If you want a deep conditioner, an end trim, a silk press, or a deep conditioner, a haircut, a silk press, all of that. Listen? That costs money. And stylists, make sure you are calculating all of that in your final cost for your client. They trust you. That's why they're there. Now we got it all blown out. I did not record me trimming the ends, but I know I did do that to her hair. Now she just wants some waves or whatever. She don't want any major curls. And what I find when using the curling irons, they give a great wave. But if I want Isha curls, I need a flat iron. But these curling irons, they give a great wave. Well, you'll see when I comb her out. I believe I'm going to comb her out in this video. You see that I love doing chunky highlights. Oh my God, it's so fashion forward, chunky highlights. I love doing them. I got a glimpse of one of them over there in the corner when I was curling her. It just gave me something, goosebumps. But anyway, yeah, make sure that you are giving your clients what they need when it comes to hair care in the price. I'm saying when you give them a price, make sure, because they don't want to hear, well, you're going to need this, you're going to need that. They want to hear, here's the price and this is what you're going to get. And you make sure you execute and give them everything that you say that they're going to get. Don't skimp on anything that you know they need to make sure their hair is A, healthy, and B, stylish. Okay? And that's going to keep your pockets full and your chair busy and in rotation. I'm telling you. Yes, you can charge whatever you want to charge. There is really no like cap on how much a person can charge, because you are the artist and their head just so happened to be your canvas. Some artists get $300 for their paintings and some artists get $3,000. You do the math accordingly. And if you are a client, please understand, if it's cheap, it ain't good. And if you want something good, it ain't gonna be cheap. Okay? Hopefully the environment that they service you in is of utmost standards and you get the highest quality service. I pray that for you. I promise. Lately, I've been getting an influx of consultations, which is bringing in new clients because I know how to sell me. And consultations are the best pre-interview for client stylist relationships. It really is. Don't sleep on your consultations. And as consumers, if you're going to the stylist for the first time and they're not offering a consultation before they touch your head, that is an indicator that you shouldn't be going to that stylist. Because a true professional will ask for a intake, consultation, interview, all of that. You should want to have a consultation with the person that's going to be standing over your head for the next 2 to 3 hours, especially if you are a new client. You gotta, you're worthy of it. You're worthy of quality service, and you are an excellent service provider. You are a luxury service provider, and your environment reflects that, and you will not stand for anything less. And if you know that having a good environment will fatten your pockets, do what you must to create the proper environment that will fatten your pockets. Because these ladies wants to be spoiled. And you know, as a woman, it don't take much for us. So it's the simple things. It really is. But we are almost finished curling this beautiful head of luscious, shiny hair, as you can see. And like I said, I'm just here to motivate you and encourage you to keep going in this hair industry regardless of where you are. Practice does not make perfect, but it damn sure make you good. You hear me? I'm going to say that again. Practice may not make perfect, but it damn sure make you good. Okay? Keep practicing and keep pushing out beautiful hairstyles. Even though your client, it's on your client's head, your name on that. And that's for real. Yeah, I don't know why people don't understand. As a hairstylist, your signature is important. And you must have a good signature in order to stay relevant in this industry. You may have a unique technique that only you can do. Master it and get money. It's customers and clients for everybody. I don't care if you in a 12 station booth renting situation or a 50 to 100 room salon suite. Give your client a reason to walk past everybody else. And it's usually found that reason is usually found in the details and the environment that you introduce or service them in. I promise you it do. And don't let nobody tell you no different. Your environment that you service your clients in matter. And clients, be more picky about the environment that you get your hair done in. You have to. You deserve luxury. You have to. You deserve luxury. And with the prices You bet not be in no ran down nothing trying to get your hair did for the cost of services these days. It bet not be ran down and you walk in there as the queen you are. Don't stand for it and it won't happen. That's what everything in life though. Life, oh, look at that. There it is. There it is. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? See them layers? Oh my God.